Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We'll see Brooklyn facing Cleveland.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Well, credit that suffocating defense. He was all over.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled. Now,
here's Cunningham. He's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Chamberlain. Adams defending. The jump hook. The rebound by Steven Adams.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And there it is for him.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Now here's Randall. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Inside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Farmer. And it's good for 2.
Talk about graceful. He reaches out and gently drops in the finger.
Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Now here's Durant. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post player, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Back to Durant. Spin. 4 on the clock. Parker with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Definitely a guy you have to take seriously at the arc. Parker showing the range.
KD on the wing. Outside, Jones. Outside, DeRozan. From 18 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, credit the pass there. That's a nice setup.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. And here is Parker. Back to Durant. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland ahead, up 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's Towns, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. LeBron outside. DeRozan in the corner. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with the foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. It's so important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Back to DeRozan. From downtown, it's rebounded by Towns. Brooklyn trails by 4. To the paint. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Hits it out to LeBron. Threw it on the triple. James has got the lead up to 5 now. Cleveland.
Well, that kickoff shows a great feel for the game. Understanding the situation. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Katie. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Jones. Adams, right side. Outside, Katie. 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. James absorbing. Gets on the cross.
Nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes him play before the clock runs out.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:32 left now here in the second. Down low, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for him.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Morant takes it. And Adams sends it back. It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will return possession. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Cleveland leading by 7. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Morant. Finished off the break. Morant got his first bucket in this one.
He is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 6.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. To the paint. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 8 points.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point release.
Adams with the slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to protect the lead.
Protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Toppin. Adams outside. Chamberlain brings the double team. And here is Mullen. Defended by Bridges. And it's slipped in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Outside Mullen. Sinks the triple. Mullen's got the lead at 12 now for Cleveland.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Morant with it. Defended by Adams.
That's not a foul.
Like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked him.
Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Morant. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Put their ass in
And
there.
I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Trains the three-pointer. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And there's the call on Chamberlain. That's his first foul. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Mullen. Makes it off. The glass. Mullen's got 8 points.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Here's Morant. Here's Chamberlain, and it's blocked by Divac.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Toppin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
The ball goes to Brooklyn. Now into the lineup for Brooklyn. Number 7.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Divac sets a screen. 18 feet out. Bridges misses. Brooklyn trails by 11. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Toppin with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to open. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Brooklyn trails by 11. Morant with it. Out to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Outside Mullen. Morant with the steal. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked by Divac.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. And no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Layup, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, D-Box. Cleveland leading by 12. Beyond the arc. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Well, you got to hit him more than that to prevent the basket. Nice focus right there.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Fisher with it. Guarded now by Durant.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Morant. It's tipped. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from him.
Strong move off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now Toppin from deep. And it's off. Now here's Bridges. Layup, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Durant. Another chance here. And the crafty layup. Good.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Durant fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Toppin. Durant with the rebound. Now here's Bridges. Outside Durant. No good from three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count it.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He drills the threes. Oh, good on the layup. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first...
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Moments away, it'll be Cleveland going up against Brooklyn. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see Cleveland facing Brooklyn. Now here's Parker. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Parker outside. Three-pointer, Randall. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, every season, Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
Here's Chamberlain. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
And so agile for his size. Stoudemire excels at seeing openings in the defense and tearing right through them.
Randall outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Randall's got 8 points.
And look, that's just the guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 47.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Chamberlain. Free throw line jump shot. Just 5 to shoot. Stoudemire with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And Randall throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Cleveland trails by 9. Pass to Chamberlain.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland. Victor Wembanyama.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Johnson. Dylan Brooks. Dejounte Carrington.
Here's Chamberlain, and so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And after taking the hit, you have to like her body control on that one.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Cleveland. Durant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland trails by 12. Here's Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And Cleveland making a change here. Inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Acton Emhard. Clock at 6. Down low. Stoudemire. That one falls. Stoudemire's got 8.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Here's KD. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
9 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 9. To the paint. Here's KD. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Chamberlain with the block.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Victor Wembanyama. Luka Doncic.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clark right side. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Brooklyn leads by 11.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the dunk by Towns.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platform.
Shoots from 14. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. To the middle. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
And it's Doncic missing.
15 foul. Hold on. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 3.
Here is Durant. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the rejection by Wembanyama. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game. Stripped it away. Stoudemire left side. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And the first half is now in the books. Brooklyn leads by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wilson up top. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Cleveland trails by 8. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Now here's Parker. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Wilson. And Brooklyn leads by 8. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat.
Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland trails by 8. Here's Johnson. Bridges with the board.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Brooklyn. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up on the line and knock it down.
Looking around. Here's Wilson. That's rebounded by Cleveland. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Outside for Wembanyama. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 7. Over in the corner, Cunningham. No good with the triple. Cleveland with the ball. And Chandler throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Number 13, Wilt Chamberlain.
Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Plum. Here's Chamberlain. Cleveland shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eyes on that shot?
Maybe. So it's Brooklyn now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Siakam with it. Now Chandler defending. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Cleveland trails by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Sinks that one from the post. Nembhard's got his first points of the game.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Chandler. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Parker outside. Here's Wilson. And the layup falls. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead. Parker with the steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. Out to Bridges. Tries the spin move. And the dunk by Parker.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Here's Parker. An easy 2 points on the layup. And Brooklyn leads by 8.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Out to Chandler. Here's, oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good on the shot. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the dunk by Parker.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Now here's Parker. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Shot's good by Wilson.
With such imagination and vision, Wilson is the best inside player in the W.
To the paint. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is high-quality offense from her, making an intelligent call to free things up.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Parker outside. Pass to Wilson. Parker outside. Back to Wilson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Cleveland making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Cleveland. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Doncic outside. Here's Chandler. Back to Doncic. Pass to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Johnson. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Plum. Doncic looking it over. Misses the 3. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Brooklyn. Will Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick.
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. It's Fort Worth facing Brooklyn. And Bridges able to finish.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Got it from 16 feet. Bridges got his second bucket.
And when the ball is in his hand, you just feel like it's going in.
Chamberlain a screen. Down low. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Nifty move. And it's laid in by Parker.
Finishing inside through the contact there. Great focus.
Here's Plum. Here's Temple. Again, Fort Worth. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Up top, Randall. No one near him. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Parker. Pops in the layup for 2.
Nice job by Parker, taking advantage of available space inside.
Outside, down. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside for Randall. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Pass to Bridges. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you got to close out on Towns from there because he's lethal from those corner spots.
Cunningham with it. Bridges covering. Out Chamberlain. And the rejection by Towns.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim. Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Here's Plum. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Randall. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And now Fort Worth on the break. Good on the three-point shot. Temple's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now, here's Parker. Pass to Randall. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Back to Randall. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Anunoby. No good on the triple. 1 second left. And it's Fort Worth in the driver's seat. Up 8 points in the quarter. They're running the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I can pull the poses.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take right now on Fort Worth so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Now here's Durant. And stolen by Anunoby. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, DeRozan. He's still got some juice in those legs.
Here's Farmar. The three from KD.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was awesome.
Curry attacking. Barcelonas. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Farmar. Got it. Good job in the low post. Farmar's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Barcelonas' shot is off. Brooklyn trails by 8. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Kevin Durant, unreal.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Great assist there. You can tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to go.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it's Clark in the corner. Thompson. Rebound by Barcelonas. Oh, Anunoby in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Clark. On deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Fort Worth leading by 9. Curry outside. Curry buries the 3-shot.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Clark outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires the 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. To the inside. And Towns gets it to go.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Here's Farmar. And here's KD for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.